Alright, hello everyone. In this video I will be showcasing the Chinese empty fork strat, or the lose streak strat, however you want to call it. And the basic idea is if you don't get an amazing start early, you want to build up a lose streak so you have a good economy and be able to compete in the late game. This strat is really good for getting top 3 at the very least, even with a bad start, which is what this strat is designed for. And we'll see how it goes.
Try to outsmart me and you'll just end up smarting.
So,
action hand.
Not really getting anything good, so this is perfect. This is a perfect showcase of why you would want to do this strat. Ideally, you want to get either an orc, some kind of orc synergy start early, or early 2-star, or either goblins with mechs, something like that, so you can dominate the early game. And if you don't get that, then this will be that kind of situation will be the perfect time to do this kind of strat.
This day belongs to
And a little disclaimer, this is a public game. This is my ult. My main is Bishop 7 with season high of Rook 2.
Dr.
So,
Clinker.
although I am not that great at the game yet, I'm still able to. I've played a lot and I've had a lot of intermediate level games under my belt, and I can say that this strat definitely would be viable at even in mid bishops or higher. As you all know, the Chinese strat, there is a video, I'll link you to that, where this Chinese dude did it in a mid-rook lobby. I was kind of lucky here. But that's exactly why we want to do this strat. So at this point, we're just gonna sell these units. Start banking up that 10 gold. Now we'll be explaining what I do later on, but for the first, I'd say 10 rounds, you really not really doing much, but looking for really good units in the shop and banking them on your bench and just building up this lose streak. You don't want to put any units on the board because there are units that summon other units like Lycan that will do more damage to you. And you just want to bank up that gold as fast as possible. So, Timbersol is a really good unit, so I'll be taking him. And there's not a lot of people going Timbersol this game, only this guy is. He only has 1, so there's a pretty good chance still of me getting a level 2 Timbersol. Also, you don't want to buy a lot of units because you want to build up the money so you can start getting interest. Yeah, everyone's doing here. Yeah, as you can see, we're already starting to get that losing streak bonus, and that very next loss we're going to get plus 1 gold for a lose streak. And I'm still perfecting this strat, so I'm not exactly sure whether or not to keep this 20 gold. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to experiment a little bit, and I'm going to buy these 2 units.
I'm the Ogre Magi!
No, you are!
There's nothing here that we want. We want to be looking for basically kingpin pieces, such as like Razor or Puck, stuff that would define a comp. If we see like a Dragon Knight or something like that, we'll take it. Shadow Fiend, basically very good units that are going to define our comp later. We don't want to be re-rolling yet. We want to get up to that 50 gold and get as much interest as possible. This strat is very risky. You do go to a very low number of health, but it is designed for if you have a bad start. Like, say you get only Tinies, Dro, you know, you have no synergies, no 2-star pieces in the first 4 rounds, and it's pretty unlikely that you'll be able to build up a win streak and get a good economy at that point. So you can attempt to do this strat to have a strong economy going into the mid game. And buy this axe because why not? Also, this down still staying at 30 gold. Someone disconnected. So let's take a look at people's economies. As you can see, not very many people are keeping up with our strong economy here. This guy has a win streak, so he's still keeping up, but he's level 4, so he hasn't spent much of that yet. You see, he lost his win streak here, so he's gonna be rapidly losing money. Not necessarily losing money, but he's not gonna be able to gain as much money as he would be if he was win streaking. Whereas with this strat, you're basically guaranteed to always get that streak money. I'm gonna buy this Puck here.
What is this? A game of
because
some
I really
sort?
like Puck. I think Puck is one of the best units in the game. He's able to flex both into dragons and mages, which 2 comps that I think are very powerful. And in rare instances, you can even go both dragons and mages, which is like Exodia in my opinion. So I think I'm going to sell a Timber Saw here, because I have 2 orcs, so it's looking more likely that I'm going to be going orcs.
Axe in hand.
So this is round 10. I'm just gonna put some units on the board to try to fight it. Most likely I'll lose, but there's always that off chance. Round 10 is a neutral, and neutrals don't count towards your streak, so I have nothing to gain from losing here, so I'm going to try to win, but unlikely that I will actually be able to win. We'll see. Yeah, that's about what you can expect doing this strat. It's really hard to beat neutrals, but that is fine.
Master of beasts.
Let's start leveling up here. So now we're about 50 HP. About the point where we want to stop is and start fighting back is around 30 to 20 HP, which is usually around I'd say 15, 16. So I'm gonna roll a little bit here, see if we can get something good.
I'm the Ogre Magi!
No, you are!
That's a razor.
I bring the spark of death.
Razor is a very important unit for if we're trying to go for mages, which is starting to look like we are. And let's see. I don't really want to sell any of these units, so I'm going to take the 1 gold loss here in exchange for the power pick that we got for Razor.
What is this?
We got level 2 puck
What
here.
is this? A game of some.
Very valuable.
A new.
About right now, we want to start looking for the units that we're gonna fight back with. We're at 30 HP. Which is a little bit scary, but still fine. Okay, so I think we're gonna start putting pieces on the board here.
Damnation rises.
We don't want to lose that much more HP. And I don't really expect to win here, but we can see what happens. Not bad. We reduced our damage by a lot there. Take a look at everyone's economy. So as you can see, we have a pretty strong economy here that we built up for ourselves. So this round is going to be the wolves. And I still want to be leveling because I want to try to get to level 8 before I start rolling. Because that's where we'll have a higher chance of getting better units. And we'll be most likely one level above everyone else. That will make us stronger just by just strength in numbers. Come on. Okay. Unfortunately, we didn't kill the alpha, but 30 HP. That's just how the luck of the draw goes sometimes. Not going for level 3 puck. Kunkka is very strong. Dragonite is very strong. I'm gonna put up our units here. And I should have put in the Kunkka in exchange of probably Beastmaster, but I was thinking about what I wanted my final build to be. But that's fine. We'll still get a nice lose streak bonus here. We still have a lot of HP to work with. We might even win this. Okay, that's actually perfect. So we took minimal damage and we keep our lose streak bonus. We don't really want to go under this amount of HP right here.
Master of beasts, sharper I bite.
Now we're level 8. Let's take a look at everyone else. It's level 7, and we're full level ahead of him. We have a better economy. Level 7, 40 gold. Level 6, 12 gold. Level 7, 40 gold. You can see we have a very strong economy, and we're ahead in the level. We don't have that strong units yet, but we're about to start rolling for upgrades and to get a good comp.
Feast tonight!
So it's starting to look like I'm going to go for mages, maybe even dragons if I get a viper. I have orcs for my front line. Over at Magi.
Good idea.
Cause it was mine.
Level up once here and then roll a little bit. Nothing we want there. Viper.
Poison.
So even though we lose the orc bonus, I'm going to take out the axe there, because Beastmaster is still very strong at level 2, and now here we get the dragons. I should have moved my Dragon Knight back, but luckily we got this guy. So you have a couple DCs in here, so this is a public game. This is what I need to expect. I would love to try to do a bishop game, but just for the informational purposes, I want to try to have showcase exactly what this build can do. It's how powerful an economy that you can get. Let's sell Max here so we can get the 50 gold. It's unlikely that we'll be getting 4 orcs, and we already have 1 orc, which will be good for if we get a disruptor later, so that's fine.
Time to shove off.
And at this point, I think we're pretty strong, so I'm not really worried about having to roll. We got a little bit lucky with this lineup here, but if I didn't get this powerful lineup already, I would be rolling all the way down to like 30 gold. And at level 8, we have a pretty high shot of getting some good stuff.
We've reached safe harbor.
So the idea is just to remember, pick any good units you can. Getting to the high level so early is very important because you get to have a way higher shot of getting good units. That is a techies. I believe the general idea with techies is if you see techies, you pick techies. Let's see, are we getting... No, we're not getting warrior bonus, so I'm gonna put in the techies in place of the Doom. Level 1 Doom, although Doom is powerful, the techies bomb is just, it's way more powerful. So we're fighting neutrals here. And one thing that I like to note about this comp, you know, I think everyone knows that mages are pretty bad at dealing with neutrals, but with a Viper, in the Dragon comp, the instant Viper strike is really good for dealing with neutrals. That attack speed slow makes everything so simple. So you get to have the powerful AoE of the Dragon comp, of the Mage comp, I mean. And on top of that, you get to deal with neutrals, and also Viper and Puck both deal magic damage, so they benefit from the AoE of the Mage comp as well. So this is overall very powerful. I'm a big fan. So this is the Disruptor.
Stormcrafter comes.
I think Disruptor is one of the most powerful units in the game right now, and he's going to synergize with our Orc. So of course we'll take it. Unfortunately, our techies didn't get his bomb off there. Kind of lucky. So we lost this, but we still have HP to work with, so I'm not that worried. And we're pretty close to level 9 here. So we're going to spike in power a little bit more once we get there. This guy is pretty strong. We'll probably have to worry about him killing us at some point. So once we get to level 9 this very next round, I'm going to start rolling to get back into the game. We want to become the strongest player on the board.
I bring the spark of death.
I'll rearrange my units a little bit. Going to equip techies with a void stone. so he can actually get off his attacks. I don't think we'll be using this dude at any point anymore. Sell him for 50 gold. Techie's got Doom. That's unfortunate, but we're still doing well. The extra body of having a disruptor is really helping us here.
Calls for victory.
We're level 9, whereas this guy's level 6 with no money. That's the guy that beat us. So I have no doubt that we can beat him later as soon as we get some more powerful units, some upgrades. We have a lot of room for upgrades here. So Dragon Knight.
Axe in hand.
I don't think we're going to axe anymore. We need an upgrade here, if possible. Use is strong, but there we go. This is exactly what we're looking for. Since we're already below the threshold, I'm gonna look for. We can't really sell either of these. We need the Kunkka and we need the Razor upgrade. I'm gonna roll a little bit more here. Unfortunately, we didn't find anything, but that Dragon Knight upgrade really helped us here, as we were losing to this guy earlier, and now we beat him. I think we need to rearrange our comp a little bit more. Techies isn't really getting his bomb off, so that's worrisome. But we're still winning, so that's good. Viper.
Poison.
Enigma. We can't really fit Enigma right now. Keep rolling. Try to find something good.
The Stormcrafter comes.
And unfortunately we didn't get an upgrade. But I still feel pretty strong right now as we beat the guy that beat us before. And I don't think anyone else can really beat us right now. We're level 9. Just having the extra unit and having the synergies is really going to help us carry us here. And there's still a lot of players in the game. It's really unlikely that we run into someone that kills us. We have 12 HP, that's really dangerous, but you know, with this strat, usually you only do it if you're getting off to a bad start. So our goal is to shoot for top 3, not for the win. But obviously, if we can go for the win, that'll be nice. So we got the Viper upgrade here, and that's pretty big for us. So now we had 2 big upgrades, and we have a Techies, Kunkka, a Disruptor, and a Kunkka upgrade ready soon. So I'm just gonna chill a little bit here, get back up to 50 gold, and I'm going to be going for level 10 to have that higher chance of getting Kunkka and of the number 4 chess units, the $4 chess units. At level 10, you'll have a much higher chance. Right now it's 20%. It'll be 25 at level 10. Vitality booster. That's really nice. We're going to give it to our Disruptor because we really want Disruptor ult to go off. Disruptor is one of the most powerful, has one of the most powerful ults in the game. We don't want him to get insta-gibbed. Whoa, I think that's the first time I've ever seen someone lose the Harpies. So we're gonna rearrange things a little bit here. We want to isolate our Disruptor so he can take damage and get ulted. And even though he's level 1, he has the Orc buff and he has a Vitality booster, so he's pretty tanky right now. We have our techies off to the side. We'll be able to take a lot of hits and get his bomb off. So we got a techies bomb off, so that's good for us.
The forecast calls for victory.
So we beat 1, 2, 3. That's really good for us. This guy's still level 7. This guy's level 8. And we have a way stronger economy than everyone in this room right now. I still feel comfortable enough to do this. You know, as always, it would be up to you to decide based on the game state of how powerful you are compared to everyone else. We are very low HP, and our goal is to get top 3. But right now, I feel like our comp is very strong, and we're a level ahead. We have extra units, we have strong units, so I feel comfortable just sitting on this gold, banking up. But that'll be your call to make in your own games. That was very spooky. We almost lost there. But luckily, we did not. So we still have another chance. I'm going to level up to level 10 here. Oh!
Time to shove off. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Well, I was going to level up to level 10, but because we got that Kunkka update, and this guy didn't really get any upgrades, so I feel comfortable waiting one more turn. Just greeding a little bit, making a little bit more money.
We've reached safe harbor.
So this guy beat us. That's really worrisome. That means I probably should have rolled and got level 10 instead, which I will do right now. Start rolling. Disruptor, really good for us.
Riding high.
We got a Razor upgrade as well.
My power surges.
What do we need to finish our comp? At this point, I really want a Lich and a Tide Hunter to replace these units. And also a Techies upgrade, of course. A Techies upgrade would be amazing. I'm gonna give Dragonite a mask here. Just in case it gets down to the wire, he might be able to carry me. Okay, perfect.
I am the dead of winter.
So, now that we got our Lich, we don't really care about having Ogre Magi anymore. And although our front line is, and this is a little bit of experiment, I believe that our front line is should be able to handle whatever. We have so much burst that we should be able to kill them before they kill us. And this will be kind of an experiment. I want to see if our front line can handle it. If not, then we'll put our Ogre back in. So neutrals, but I'm not worried because I have Viper. Viper Strike is very strong against neutrals. And also at this point we already have top 3.
The forecast calls for victory.
We have a strong economy, we're level 10. This guy's level 8, this guy's level 9, so this guy's the strongest #1 in the game right now. So the strat has already proved itself useful. And I'm going to give this broadsword to Lich so he can ult off faster. We're going to roll here. Of course.
The hunter feasts.
So I'll always lose the orc buff. Tide Hunter is just so powerful, and Disruptor is already a level 2 with a Vitality booster, so I'm not really worried about him getting his ult off or not. And that looks like it was the correct choice.
Monster kill.
We were able to beat Green's the strongest guy, so I'm just going to sell these 2 units and make some more gold. That game, Tide Hunter is very, very powerful. We got another Lich.
I am the dead of winter.
So now we're just looking to upgrade our units, our legendaries. We already have a Disruptor level 2. Not really reasonably going for level 3. Not really reasonable going for level 3. So we hit blanks, but that's fine. We should still be strong enough to win here. We just beat the strongest guy very, 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 well, I don't know what I'm trying to say. We basically just dominated the strongest guy in the game, so I'm not really worried. You know, he just lost to us 9-0 on attack. That's perfect. He's out of the game. Now it's just me and the other guy that just 9-0'd. So if I can get these upgrades, I'm confident that he's not going to stand a chance. And here we go. So we need to position our units here. Our Disruptor, Techies. But why am I putting everything here? Because he's in this corner, which means he'll spawn here. I want him to hit my units. Our Techie got Doom, was unfortunate, but what can you do? So, basically destroying him at this point. Reasonable upgrade for us would be our Lich. Oh, and our Tide Hunter, of course. Let's spread things out a little bit. Because he has an Enigma in play, and we don't want to be in just a little box, so he can Enigma ult us all. Great Disruptor, and let's see how it goes on attack. Oh, there we go. We won.
Yes, lads, we've reached safe harbor.
So, this is kind of the power of the Chinese MTV port strat, or the lose streak strat, whatever you want to call it. Gives you a great economy so you can work with and come back into the game later. And as always, if you get a 3 Goblin early 2-star, don't go for the strat. You're gonna win anyway. Only go for this strat if you see absolutely nothing in your first 4 turns. Alright, thank you for checking out my video, and I hope you the best of luck.